Hi, welcome to an Inventor 2020 video tutorial. I want to do that racing card seat exercise in Inventor, and I ran into some really annoying problems with the fillet tool, and in the end I have had to even correct my model. I had to change the first sketch in order to make it work. But let's have fun with Inventor 2020. Okay, let's start with a sketch on the XY plane. That would be the front plane. And that might look something like this. Go here, go over there, go in that direction, make that perpendicular to the last line. Then this should be something like this. Now add some dimensions. This should be 420. That angle might be 60 degrees. This distance should be 480, and that distance should be 775, and of course this distance might be 30. And now I could of course extend that line. Now let's move over here. That angle might be 30 degrees. This distance might be 82. And that one, nope. This would be 75. Now I need two circles. One circle with, try not to snap, with diameter 640, and another one with 540 diameter. Now let's move this a little bit down, like that maybe. Okay, put that point here coincident onto that arc, and then add a dimension from this point to that center point, and this should be 290. Now for my second circle, let's bring it down, maybe like this. Try not to snap, happens very fast. Okay, add a dimension from the circle to that point, and this would be 190, and from the circle to that point in this direction might be 255. Now I want to add a fillet with 100 millimeter up here, and that's not really possible, so let's try to trim it first, and then it should be possible. Fillet 100 like this, yes, that works, and trim again here, and I might need here that 70 millimeter radius, which I cannot do with a fillet. Somehow it doesn't work, so let's go for a circle, make it 140 in diameter, and then align it with that constraint, tangent and tangent. Then trim, and the profile is done. Finish that sketch and hide the dimensions. Now I need some planes. Therefore it would be okay to show them like this. So go for a new plane, which should be parallel to this one, and run through that line or that point. Go for the point. Next one should be referenced with this one, but around that line. And it should be 90 degrees, yes. And the same type again. That's the reference, and that's the axis, and again 90 degrees, and confirm. And I got all my planes, so maybe hide those. Okay, next I want to make some 3D lines. Let's hide that, or those planes, okay, and go for a 3D sketch. And I need a line, and let's see if we can snap onto that point. Seems to work, so snap here and make it in that direction, and the length should be 100. Okay, next would be here again, so in this direction, and that distance might be 180. And of course I can delete that entity. So next line from this point here up again, and that distance might be 122. And another line at this point in that direction, this might be 200. Finish that sketch, and now I need to draw some arcs in 2D sketches. So I need to go for this plane and make a sketch there. In order to snap on those points, I need to project them, because otherwise I should not be able to snap. If I go for an arc, see, it doesn't snap there. So first you have to project that geometry into the sketch, and this one into the sketch. And it's in the sketch, but it's not visible because it's hidden by those lines. That's kind of odd. So if I could see, that's kind of annoying. I hope they will change it one day. Now let's go for the arc. So it's the start point here, and go for the end point over there, and then give it a radius, and that radius should be 800. Like this. Finish that sketch. Bring back that 3D sketch. Okay. Go for the next plane. That would be this one. Yes, and do a sketch there. Again, project those elements into your sketch. This one and that one. Again, they are hidden by those 3D lines. Go for another arc from this point to that point. No, sorry. From this point here to that point there. And the radius should be 750. Finish that sketch as well. And the last sketch would be on the XZ plane, I suppose. Yes. Again, project this line and that line, and go for an arc from this point to that point, and the radius might be 840. Okay, Now finish that sketch and I've got all my sketches. Okay, now I want to make a surface and I will go for a loft. So one section would be this one, and of course you have to go to surface, and the next section would be this one, and one rail would be that one, and confirm. Now I want to extend that surface because it's too small, so go for extend that edge in that direction, maybe 150. Now let's do the extrude with that sketch in this direction, maybe 250, and confirm. I could hide that 3D sketch, and now I want to split, or let's say trim that body, so go for split. Split tool would be this one, but I want to trim the solid. Split tool, and the arrow points in that direction. This seems to be okay, and confirm. Hide that surface, which is somehow not in here, so go here and hide it. Now I need to draw a sketch on plane 3. Yes, and I could go for a spline or fillets. Let's go for a spline with interpolation. Yes, but first I need a line here like this. Okay, make it for construction only. Put that would be horizontal in this case, like that, and now go for the spline. Go from this point, maybe like that, and over here, and I want this to be tangent, so go for tangency like that. Yeah, this looks okay, but maybe this should go up, so let's try to move that point. Not possible. I could of course activate the handles. Go here, activate handle, and then you could change this a little bit, maybe like that. Yeah, finish that sketch, and it's not in the right place. It should be, of course, it moved a little bit, so I will drag it down here like that. Maybe finish that sketch. Now let's make an extrude. It should be a surface extrude, of course, with this profile in that direction, maybe 250. So go for 250. Confirm. And now, of course, I want to trim that solid once again. Go for split. Go for trim solid. This is the tool, and in that direction that's okay, and confirm. Now let's hide that surface. Now I can mirror that solid, so go for mirror. In this case I want to mirror the solid, and the mirror plane would be the XY plane and confirm. Looks okay. Now let's go for our extrude with that sketch. Yes, in that direction. Yes, make it 250. Then hide that sketch and I need the 3D sketch. I have to hide my solid body for the moment and bring back that sketch, not this one. Yeah, that's okay, because I need only those arcs. I want to go for a loft. I want to do a surface. This would be one section, second section, and one rail. This one, okay. Then extend that surface here, maybe 150. And of course you could try to make it not translucent. Bring back our solid. Now I want to cut and trim that solid with the surface. So go for split, go for trim solid. This will be the tool and it should be removed in that direction, and okay. And hide that surface, which is not in the context menu, so go here and hide it here. And hide the 3D sketch. Next I need a sketch on that plane here, so that would be work plane 3, yes. Go for a sketch, and I need a line for construction purposes like this. Yep. Then a line, in this case it's horizontal, this point on that. Nope, that didn't work. So I wanted to align it horizontal, this one and that one. So let's undo that. On this point here and that projected one. Okay. Now go for a spline, maybe with control vertices. It should start here, go over there, then a little bit up and all along here. And this should be not for construction. I need a tangency constraint here. And then bring that spline down by adjusting those points, maybe like this, and bring it down a little bit. Okay, yeah, this looks okay. Finish that sketch. Let's make an extrude with that sketch. It should be a surface. Click here. This will be the profile, and it might be 250. That should do. Confirm and make this not translucent, so it's better visible. Now I want to trim that solid. Go for split. Trim solid. This is the tool in that direction, and confirm, and hide that surface. Now I need to do my fillets, but maybe first I want to mirror that body, so go for a mirror. Solid mirror plane would be the XY plane. Okay, and confirm. And guess what? I almost forgot to make that sort of bump here. Okay, let's go for a new sketch on the first work plane. Yep, I need that one in my sketch. So let's go to project geometry, select that edge. Now it's a construction line. If I select it and reverse it, so I got a solid line, that's okay. And I need an arc which goes from this endpoint to that endpoint, and with some sort of radius, maybe maybe like 560. Finish that sketch. Then another sketch on the that's the XZ plane. Again, project that edge, select it, reverse it to a normal one, and then go for another arc from this point here to that point, and maybe that would be 300. Finish that sketch. Now I need a patch. I think it's a patch, yes. And the boundary would be this one. Apply, and then this one, and apply. Let's make those two in a different color. Make it not translucent so they're better visible. I will need some sort of guide rail, and that would be a sketch on the XY plane. Now I need this one in my sketch and that one, so I want to go for project cut edges. Let's see if this works. I want that point here and this point there, and now I could do a spline, so go for with control vertices from this point here, and don't snap, maybe add 2 points, and then go to this point and create. And now I could adjust that a little bit by pushing this in that direction, maybe like that. That's okay. Finish that sketch. Now I could go for a fill and a guide rail, or for a loft, and that would be a patch. I want to go for a loft, so I want it to be a surface, one section, second section, guide rail, this edge, that spline, and this edge over here. Okay, yeah, that's okay, and confirm. So let's hide the solid and patch this one and stitch it. So stitch this one, that one, and this one. Apply. Done. And now make a patch with this one. Okay. And now if you stitch this together, this surface and of course that surface. Apply, done, you will get a solid. And now you could add that solid to the other solid. So let's make a union, or where is it, where my Boolean operations, combine, make it the base, that will be the tool, and join them, and okay. Now I can do the other fillets. So I've encountered some problems with the fillets and the shell. Therefore I want to delete that fillet here and maybe change that sketch before the second split. Should be, there you go, that's the extrude, extend, split, extrude, that extrude. So go for that sketch and move it a little bit down like that, and move that point up like this. Finish that sketch. Yeah, so it's more space here. Let's see which edges we can fillet and do the shell afterwards. So go for fillet. Let's go for, say, 80 on this edge. Apply on this edge and that edge and this one at the same time. Apply. Select here. It should go all around. If you do it with a smaller 150, looks better. Yeah. Apply. And let's try to make a shell with these. So turn around and try to make a shell, but it would be good to have some sort of, if the shell is, let's see where this edge will move to. So select it, 30mm thickness, and this face as well. So let's see if this works. Yeah, nice. Now I could add some more fillets. So go here, select this edge and that edge. Apply. Now let's do this one and that one. Go for maybe 100. Yeah, and confirm. Now I want to fillet those, so go for fillet 10mm on this edge right here. Looks good, and it could go up all around. Yeah, this looks quite nice. Apply. And let's see if we can do the inside edge as well. This goes almost all around. Select this edge, that one, and of course this one. Let's see if that works. Go for apply. Doesn't. So let's change it from 10 to maybe 5 and try. Yeah, that one worked. Okay, I'll leave it with 5 millimeters. Now for the cushions, I want to use those faces, and there's no extract face command here, so I will go for an offset. Go for thicken offset, offset, go to the face, and offset should be 0. And select this one, apply, that one, apply, go for those, apply, this one, apply, that one, and OK. Let's hide the body and thicken those surfaces. So there you go. And I want to go for a new solid, and let's start with 20 millimeters on this one. Yes, apply, then a new one here, apply, now go for 10 with that one, apply this one, apply, and those two, and OK. Let's hide that surface bodies and just hide those solids for the moment, so this one is easier to fillet. So go for fillet, and let's go for 50 and see if 50 works. On this edge, yes. On that edge, yep. On this one and that one. Takes a while, and confirm. Now add another one, 10 millimeter. On this edge, goes all around, yes, and OK. Next one will be this one here. So there are only 2 edges at the front. Fillet this one and that one, and let's see, go for 50. Yeah, let's try 60 to make it look a little bit different, and OK. Now a 10 millimeter fillet on this edge, and OK, great. Now let's hide those two and bring back this one. So that might be a problem up here, so, and this one as well, because it's so pointed. Let's go for fillet with 100. Should be possible to do it here on this one. Yes. Apply. Let's check the other ones. Let's go for, let's try 20 up here. Maybe we can do more, 30. Yeah, that's okay. Apply. And this one over here, let's try 30. Yeah, works great, so maybe go for 40. Seems this doesn't work, at least no. Okay, so let's go with 30. Okay, so I did, let's check. This was 30. That one was, don't remember, don't recall, let's check it out. It was 30 as well, okay. 30, 30 and 100. Let's bring back the other body. Where you are, there you are. Okay, do the same fillets over here. Go for 100 at this edge, apply, and then 30 up here, apply, and 30 on this one, and okay. Let's show all the bodies and those three as well. Now for the cushion for the head, let's show or just select that plane and try to make a sketch there. So could I offset those edges just by simple clicking them? No, therefore I have to project it into my sketch. But it's not, I just noted I didn't fillet this one, so let's go for a fillet first. Select it here like that and go for 10 millimeter and confirm. Now back to our plane and make a sketch. Now project, or you could try to project cut edges of the face like this. And now I want to offset those. So go here, select it, and maybe like that. Finish that sketch, and I want to use an offset face of this one, so go for thicken offset, go for face, yes, face, go to 0, select that face, and OK. Now let's see if we can trim without extruding. So if you go for trim, select the face, don't select the face, and select the sketch, and see you can, in this program you can trim this face with that sketch, which has an offset to the face. And I want to remove the outside, and OK. Now I can thicken that surface here, go to thicken, make it maybe 20, and I need that face here. And I want it to be a new body, and confirm. Now let's fillet this one. Let's see what value we can use, maybe 60. Yeah, that's okay, and confirm. Now I've noticed two things. First, I need to add another fillet up here with, let's go for 10 millimeters on this edge. Okay, hide that last surface, at least for the moment. And I noticed my offset face here was not very good, so I have to retract and retrace. So go back to those offset surfaces and show them. Okay, so you see I've missed that small here, but that happened with that fillet. So let's check that fillet. So go back once more like this, and that's this fillet. So that's something I want to change. So go here, and that's kind of awkward here. So can I, maybe if I go for a smaller or a greater value, let's try 8. And maybe that will remove that, so it will not work. So I've got here a small edge somehow, and that happened because of the extended surface, I suppose. And if I check that extended surface was here, that one, double click, yeah. So let's see if there is any. If you go for a stretch, what's the difference? No, let's go for extend, that's okay. And I have to make that fillet so that this works. So let's delete this fillet right here. Delete it, and this is some sort of a problem here. Should not be a problem, but it is a problem. So let's try to do a different fillet. So if we go for fillet, and let's deactivate the automatic edge chain. Go for 5 millimeters and select it here, there, and I need this one here. Go there, here, so let's see if this one looks okay. Yeah, go there, select this one and that one, and these. So hopefully I've selected all of them. Let's try. So that's not helpful. Cancel this. It doesn't work with that blend. So if I go for maybe a smaller one, even let's go for 1 millimeter and see if this works. No, doesn't work. So I would have to change that fillet here, make this one bigger. That would help. So that was which fillet? Yeah, this one. No. So how did this edge occur? I might have to change that radius. If I change that radius in the sketch, I might get rid of this small edge here, wherever it comes from. So That would be the first sketch. So if I go here, and that's this sketch here. So let's try a different value. Let's go for 520 maybe, and see if this helps. Yeah. Now let's do that fillet here. Now I should be able to select the complete one. Yes. 1 millimeter will do. Let's try 5. Will do. Let's try 10. Yeah, even 10 works. So confirm. And now let's roll back. Move it down to here. Hopefully it will update the complete model. Takes a while. No, one feature failed, and let's see those fillets. Fillet 22 to 28. So these don't work. Cancel. So these will not work. Let's how to delete them. Okay, go here, go for accept, and then delete them. Accept, and just select them and delete them. Okay, and hide the first solid, this one. Now let's check these. Okay, first I need to make fillets here. I forgot them. So go for maybe 30 on this edge, that one, and this one. That one. Apply. Now let's try 30 here on this one. Apply. 30 on that one. Apply. 30 over here. Apply, and over there as well. Apply. Now go for 5 millimeter on this edge. Apply that edge. That again doesn't work. It's really giving me headaches. Oh no, it works great. Apply. But never encountered so many problems with fillets or rounds. That's amazing. And confirm. So let's hide those and move this over here, and there should be another solid up here, this one, and now I'm done. So hope you enjoyed this one. Hope you enjoyed my correction of the model. If you did, please give it a like or leave a comment. If you want to see more, please give it a like or leave a comment. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please subscribe to my Facebook fan page. Would be very nice of you. I want to get more likes and subscriptions over there as well. Thanks for watching. See you to the next one. Bye bye.